this one from Liz with Reuters. You said that the airline sees full pre-COVID recovery by the fourth quarter. How do you plan to achieve this with China still not opening up? And what is the percentage of AirAsia's business from Chinese travelers before the pandemic?
Well, we've already started that process. I mean, domestic has certainly grown much larger. We're now also seeing less people flying long haul. So China will be easily replaced. I'm not sure where Reuters knows for sure that China won't open up by the fourth quarter. We don't know that. India is a huge opportunity for all of us as well. But I still continue to push into ASEAN. ASEAN has just started. We're getting more Indonesians going to Thai, more Malaysians going to Cambodia than ever before. And so we do feel that all our planes will be back in service by the fourth quarter, with or without China. And if China comes in, that's a huge bonus. But you begin to see a beginning of the opening with the Olympics. You begin to see Hong Kong already has Omicron in there. So, fourth quarter could be a very different picture for China as well. But we are anticipating, China not to be fully open, but we can cover that with other territories.
And another question from Dusita from Bangkok Post. In your opinion, what permanently changed in air travel during the pandemic that you believe is likely to stay, and how will AirAsia adapt? How has it adapted to the changes?
Well, I'll answer, and maybe Bo can answer more directly, and maybe Tan Sri Jamal can answer from someone who has never been in aviation. For me, nothing really is going to change. After 9/11, security got a bit tougher. I suppose after this pandemic, for a while, health protocols will be a little bit tougher, and then it'll become normal. When I was a young kid, we used to all have these yellow certificates from from the World Health Organization, showing that we had been vaccinated when we moved to different countries. So I assume some of those things will come in. I think in the short term, low-cost airlines and short-haul travel will benefit, because I think business travel will definitely be affected by Zoom and Google Meet, etc. And protocols of traveling. I mean, I think going to Hong Kong now is very tough. So in the short term, business travel will definitely be affected, but I don't think that will also last for long. The humans will go back to the way they are. We're creatures of habit. We are creatures of being social and interaction. So I think business won't change. I think what will change, but that's not a precursor of COVID, is that technology is going to be much more prevalent in the aviation business.
No, I honestly, Tony, if you've already said it, I don't see any different. There's a lot of pent-up demand for traveling. And again, governments must be sensible when they put rules in place. It should be something that's not going to be inconvenient traveling passengers a lot. But I'm extremely confident when borders are open, people are just going to travel, and they will be observing all these protocols, as we have seen in our domestic travel around the region. People are disciplined, so there should not be much of a worry on the part of governments.
I'll ask Bo to answer that, but just to say, aircraft utilizations for AirAsia Aviation Group. We're about 45% of our aircraft is being used, and as Bo mentioned, over the next 6 months, we hope by fourth quarter all our 200 aircraft will be deployed.